back you down like Shaq Daddy and bust on you out the new caddy and skirt up Wilshire Boulevard.
You know, I really gotta have a real conversation with Snoop. The reason why I gotta have a conversation with him about is that I've been knowing that young dude a long time. He ain't young no more, but I've been knowing him since he was a young man. And I did everything in my power to make sure he kept his freedom.
Murder was the case that they gave me. I'm innocent.
For almost 2 years, Snoop has been out on $1 million bail paid by Death Row Records.
And I knew that Pac did everything right by him by putting him on All Eyes on Me, speaking about him and being real with him. And if it's true what they say.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Face-to-face is going to be a lot of explaining to do. You know? Because number one, Warren did a thing where he was on the talking, whatever the shit they be doing out there, and he said that Snoop had a radio. He was at Snoop house when the shit happened.
I heard a horn, bing, 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 honking in front of my house. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce. Then he had this the next tail back there. Remember the motherfucker? Yeah. He had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. And then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and this.
Only way you would have a radio if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. Now, not having a security detail, what are you doing with the radio? Two, we always go to the fight together. We always go to the club together. Even when they did that half-ass watered-down movie on Pac, and he said, "You gonna be at the fight?" and all that type of shit. So then all of a sudden, Warren says on this thing where they listen to the radio and they hear the gunshots. And basically somebody told them we got them or they got shot or all this shit. So how would you know that? Why would you have a play-by-play on the radio?
I kicked everybody out. Get the fuck out of here, everybody. Get out of here. And he took off. That's when he went to Vegas to go see him. And that's when he went out there when he went to the hospital. But if I wouldn't have talked to him and got him to come over to my house, he probably would have been right there in the car with them.
He said Snoop kicked him out, then he came to the hospital. Snoop never came to the hospital, period. Then, Dash was on some other shit. I really hate bringing up Dash because I take mental health serious, and I know he got mental problems, but Dash was on a situation saying that Snoop told him they can't go to the fight, can't go to the club, can't go to Vegas. It's going to fuck shit up because something's going to happen, basically.
Were you in Vegas?
No, we heard about it because they was trying to get us to go to Vegas. And we was like, Dog Pound, we was really on our fuck Death Row shit, really. You know what I'm saying? We was already saying fuck Death Row.
Dad was like, no, I'm not going to that shit. You want to roll with them? You going, it's going to be all the Bloods there and blah, 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 and none of the homies are going to be there. And I was like, dang, I didn't really think of it like that. I don't really feel uncomfortable, but now that you're saying like that, he's like, Snoop ain't going. Like, why would you want to roll? Why? We don't roll like that. You roll with Death Row when the homies roll. And I was like, you right. So I ran back over there and I told Pac, like, Pac, I probably ain't going to be able to roll.
All right, that's one thing. Being badass to an interview, and you know, Pac being Pac was a real good motherfucker about getting everybody involved. So he seen badass told a story. He said, damn, what you doing? He said, well, they ain't putting me on that. He said, come on, I'll put you on the song. So he put badass on, smuggling on one of the songs that blew badass up. Not only did Pac put him on the song, Pac said, man, I'm gonna let you can go to the fight with me. So Pac was like, You can go to the fight with me. After the fight, we going to the club. He said that Daz told him, well, you can't go, something's gonna happen, basically Pac or me, whoever. If you go, it's gonna fuck shit up. He stated that he was living with his mother and living with Daz, so he had to listen to Daz and not go to the fight.
So I ran back over there and I told Pac, like, Pac, I probably ain't gonna be able to roll. And he was like, that's what's up? He was like, well, I'll catch you, when I come back and blah, blah, blah. And we chopped it up. And that was the last time I ever talked to him. Like, after when he got ready to leave, like we said our goodbyes, and that was the last time I ever seen him or talked to him in life.
That motherfucker was with KPD, according to KPD and everybody else, and everybody know this. Street know this. I was locked up, but Snoop, Daz, and the rest of them, they did a song with one of the niggas from that side who was in the car. If that's Louis the Pac, shit, motherfuckers don't need that type of loyalty.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is MAKAVELI Media. So part 4 of Suge Knight's Collect Card podcast just dropped. And man, when I tell you this might be the best one yet, I ain't bullshitting. Because there's some serious smoke and some serious allegations on this one. Suge Knight said he need to have a conversation with Snoop Dogg. I need to holler at Snoop Dogg. Because the things he's hearing that has come out recently about Snoop Dogg having that Nextel, getting a play-by-play of what was going on in Vegas, basically Snoop shouldn't have had that shit. And if he did, then Suge Knight is saying Snoop is involved in Tupac'S murder. Straight up. Now, Suge went as far as answering some of the shit that we've been asking over the years here on YouTube. Like, why was Snoop saying you going to Vegas, cuz? And all of these things like that. And that just lets me know Suge hears everything. Even while he's incarcerated. I think somebody said as much. I think they said his brother-in-law or his brother listened to, and he kind of like put Suge on what's going on out in the world and people saying that this, that, and the third, right? So he addressed everything. What Daz said on Vlad, what Badass had to say in his interview, things he heard Tupac say, Tupac'S interactions with Snoop Dogg. It was just deep, man. It was very telling, man. And he was saying like, yo, basically, Snoop, how could you do that? How could you do that? He even went as far as saying that Snoop and the Dogg Pound even did music with Big Dre from the South Side. And if you know for a fact these guys killed Tupac, why even be associating with these people? He said because they was in on it. Now, these are Suge's words. They was in on it. It's just wild, man. I mean, it ain't like this a YouTuber or a rapper or somebody that was working at Death Row speculating. Yo, this is Suge Knight saying that, yeah, he's pointing out the obvious. Suge don't want to be a rat. He don't want to be a snitch, none of that. But he letting you know, yo, Snoop was down. That's crazy. It don't get no bigger than that, yo. People try to come on here and laugh it off, you know, what Suge's saying. But, yo, it's some serious shit. If you break it down, these are some major, major, major allegations coming from Suge Knight. If you add that up with what Snoop done said over the years, how he was flying back and forth from Cali to New York so he can go kick it with his homeboys, and the fact that Pac and Snoop wasn't speaking no more, and rumors that Snoop was jealous, and Pac fucked one of his chicks, and there's so much shit going on, bro. But they was not tight at the ends. They wasn't even fucking friends. Now you add this into the mix. Suge Knight looking at it. And Suge Knight telling you this is true, this is bullshit, this is true, this is bullshit. And he's leaning towards truth when it comes to this speculation about Snoop Dogg. And things could take a major twist if there's any validation to any of this stuff. If somebody was to take a good look into what Suge's saying, it's definitely something there. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. And look down right now and make sure you gave this video a thumbs up. Anyway, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.